Hey guys, first Regardsman here, and I'll be talking about every single new cosmetic coming to Space Marine 2 patch 14. Now we got quite a few. Hey guys, first Regardsman here, and I'll be talking about every single new cosmetic in Space Marine 2 patch 14. Now this patch has brought us some new heroic items with stuff like the Deathwatch armor you see me wearing now, and also of course some new Raptor cosmetics and the heavy champion skin. Now the first thing I'll show is obviously the heavy champion skin, because I imagine that's what most of you want to see. So here we can have the brand new heavy champion. Now this thing looks pretty damn sick, I have to say, and this iron halo up here, this will be usable on the Iron Halo for like the Wargear update and stuff like that. So having a Salamander's icon on your bulwark, your assault, or like actually your tactical, that is definitely an option for you. So just keep that in mind. Though the main Gravis pieces here on like the body and the shoulders, they will only be usable on the heavy, though the helmet is transferable to other classes, including stuff like Sniper and the Tech Marine. So that's a pretty cool thing to see. But this looks way better than the other champion skin we got before for the Sniper, in my opinion. Now, there's no Nocturne head. They did mention like at some point they might add that, but for now, this is what we've got here, and I think this should satisfy most players. And this also came with a brand new multi-melta skin here, which is also for the Salamanders, which looks just like the one we had for the Bolt Sniper a while back. So that should definitely be pretty satisfactory for most players, I think. Now, as far as the other options go for the Raptor cosmetics, we do have the brand new options here, starting off with the helmet. Now, the helmet here is pretty obviously, our Raptor, where you see we have the Salamander Champion and the brand new Raptor's head, and then you will also be having two new shoulder pads, which are pretty similar looking, because number one, we have this one here with like a bit of a camo on it, and you also get yourself a brand new one over here with another camo slot, so pretty good for that. Now for the cape here, we also got a new option. This is just a Raptor's cosmetic with a backpack and non-backpack option. This one might be a little disappointing to people because it is literally just a recolor of the one up here, so I don't know how much people are going to like that, but you know, having it fit your outfit, I guess, is a pretty good option. Now the final armor piece here is of course the chest piece. This is equipped to pretty much every class in the game. You can put this on your tack, you can put this on your assault. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, the heavy's new chest piece, that is only for him, but he's also the only Gravis class, so until we get another one like Apothecary, maybe it will be stuck to him. But like for now, the Raptor's cosmetics, this one looks pretty damn good. I think it should satisfy most players for who like the Sniper stuff. Now as far as the Wargear update goes, before I go into the heroic cosmetics, they did finally add in the new tabards and robes. So we can see that here, that this is predominantly on the assault, and not the assault and tactical. So here, if we go down, we can see the brand new options here. These are the standard robes and the brand new robes. So the Regal robes were not in the game before, but they are now on the tack, which is pretty much like a reskin of the Bulwark options. This is just the Bulwark options. And over here we have the Noble robe and the Consecrated robe. These are also brand new, and these are just reskins, if it's not obvious, of the other options we had for the Bulwark Champion skin on the Black Templar version. And then if we go down here, you can see you can also unlock Black Templar Champion stuff. They also add in the Raptor's capes for him and the brand new Salamander's Champion as well. So these do look pretty good. I think the selection here might be a little bit more limited than most players were expecting. And if you go over to the Assault class, you will also see that he also has access to some of this new stuff that we'll show here in a second, where if we go down to his tabard portion, we also have the same access as the tactical class does. And as far as the players who are asking about like, oh, will we be getting like Bulwark capes or stuff like that, as of right now in the PTS, the Bulwark has not been changed at all. It is pretty much exactly the same, and for that reason, you just have the new Iron Halos, but you will be able to get the Salamander's Champion on him if you wanted that. So like, that is an upside, and I think this one definitely looks better than the prior cosmetic pack Brazier, so that should be pretty satisfactory for some players. Now, as far as the next option is concerned here, we will also be having the brand new heroic options. So number one, we have a Deathwatch breastplate that I showed already over here into the Deathwatch left gauntlet and the Ultramarine chapter champion pauldron. So like slowly we're getting more Ultramarine stuff. We saw the Victor's Guard last patch. Now this time around, we are only getting 3 new heroic options for the chapter champion pack, but that's okay for the armor customization. As far as the heroic weapon cosmetics go, you have the new combi flamer here, you have the new Deathwatch stalker bolt rifle, the burning blade on the salamander's portion, and the brand new Lord Executioner's axe, and the Inferno Deathwatch combi fist, and the Salamander's Melter Rifle. So these all fit all the new outfits we have in this game. And as far as the Ultra Grind ordeals are concerned, we do have the new options here they've added in, though I will say you can't actually tell what the requirements for all of these are, but like this one here is just, you know, only have to complete 5 times. Let's be surrounding a potentially even PvP with like a Hellbrute or something, or like killing Hellbrutes or stuff like that. And then this one here is, you know, whatever the hell this is going to be. And the only one we actually know anything about is Angelic Retribution / Imperial Retribution, which is going to give you the assault stuff, I imagine. It says, as assault, slayer capacity 20 enemies within X seconds, using melee weapons and missions on absolute difficulty. So this one will be pretty easy to complete with stuff like Zealous Blow on Inferno and stuff like that. I think most players have a pretty easy time completing this one 5 times, but that is pretty much all there is for this one, guys. I mean, the cosmetic selection here is not as substantial as it was in patch 13, but I think that's kind of to be expected because this patch was intended to be smaller, and the major standout is obviously the brand new heavy champion skin here, which looks pretty damn good, and the Raptor's cosmetics that I think look pretty damn good as well. And of course, I'll just show this a little bit closer up for the players that are curious, that the new body slot we have here, let me just take off the robes, the new Deathwatch options we have here look pretty good as well. You also make the whole breastplate silver if you want to do that, but having like a proper Deathwatch arm, I think this one looks significantly better than the prior one we had, and hopefully that satisfies at least some of the player base alongside those new chapter skins. Because just keep in mind, guys, that every single heroic weapon in this game, you can now swap their skins between like the relic tier versions. So these are just new cosmetics added to the game as well for free. And that is all I have to say in this one, guys. Let me know what you think about the new cosmetics in Space Marine 2 patch 14 in the comment section below, and watch me test builds live. You can find me here on YouTube or on Twitch with a link in the video description. Also a link to my community Discord. And I also want to say a special thank you to my channel members. Your guys' support has been tremendous, and I really appreciate that. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye.